Can you hear it?
Welcome, parents and guardians, to our 2026-27 Meet the Teacher Night. I'm Mr. Sodal, the junior high principal, and I'm very excited to start this school year with all of you. Just to give you a little background on me, this is my second full school year as the junior high principal. Prior to being the junior high principal, I was the assistant principal for the junior high and high school for 3 years, and this is actually my 18th year in education as a teacher and administrator. I'm just going to take a few minutes before we get to the main event of the evening, you meeting your child's teachers, to review a few important topics about the junior high and our schedule for the evening. First, I'd like to remind everyone of the electronic attendance excuse form. This is found on the junior high website in the Forms and Documents section or the Quick Links section. And this form should be used anytime you're going to report a child's absence, okay? And a new submission should be completed every time your child is absent. This is not to be used for early dismissal notes. Please email our secretary, Mrs. Baracci, directly if you have a child that is going to get picked up early for an appointment, or send them in with a note. It's also not to be used for vacation notifications and approvals. If your child is going on a vacation, we have a request form that needs to be completed and submitted at least 1 week prior to your departure date, which can also be found on our website. Another link on our website, a new one for this year, is our form acknowledgement Google form link. This can be found on the quick links section of the website. I also mentioned in an email that I sent out yesterday afternoon. And we're asking all of our parents and guardians to complete this form to acknowledge that they have looked over our student handbook. They acknowledge if they are going to give us permission to photograph their child, or if they have read the acceptable use policy for our technology. Please make a new submission for each child if you have multiple children at the junior high. And we are asking that this form is completed by September 3rd. If you have any questions or difficulties with the form, please reach out to the main office and we will assist you. Another thing I'd like to mention, just to go over our bell schedule here at the junior high, we have 10 periods in our school day. Our ELA and math classes are blocked in both 7th and 8th grade. That was a new change we made last year. And we ask that you follow that schedule this evening as you meet your child's teachers. Another aspect of life here at the junior high that I'd like to highlight is our Bomber Pride acronym. Here at the junior high, part of our positive behavior support plan is we ask our students to show their Bomber Pride. And what is Bomber Pride? That is an acronym that stands for positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence. And we actually make a concerted effort to teach our students how to show those 5 characteristics in the various areas here in the junior high, the classrooms, cafeteria, bathroom, hallways, on the bus. We also talk about how to show pride in their digital citizenship as well on social media and at home. We stress these definitely here in the first week of school, but throughout the school year. Okay? We also stress our students to be on time, follow our teachers' classroom cell phone policies, behavior policies, things like that as well. But it all comes down to this Bomber Pride, where we find ways to reward our students for showing and displaying those good characteristics and remind them when they are perhaps not necessarily showing them as well as they should. Another thing I'd like to mention before I go to the schedule for the evening is that we had a few tables set up in the main lobby. If you were one of the earlier arrivers, you may have missed them as they were setting up, but we have our school social worker, Miss Bravo, out there with a lot of information on how she can assist our students and families, as well as representatives from Raising the House and how they support our students and our school district as well. So please stop by those tables when you have a moment today or on your way out. Our schedule for the evening is essentially for you to follow your child's schedule, starting here in period 1, going through period 9. We will not attend period 10 today, which is our enrichment period, or our lunch periods today, but you will travel to all your other periods that your child has. And announcements will be made over the intercom about every 5 minutes to switch classes. Thank you again for coming this evening and supporting your child's learning. Please reach out anytime, either through a call or an email, if you need anything throughout this school year, and I hope everyone has a great night and a great school year. Thank you.